Hello, hello. Anyone else thankful that it is Friday? Yes. Well, good, because we are kicking off our weekend right here on Local on 2. Thanks so much for joining us. I am Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Sylvia Castañeda. We are ready for the fun to begin, folks, and we are kicking things off with Grammy Award winner Don Henry. Now, I'm excited that you're here in Nashville doing a fundraiser for Music Health Alliance. Tell us about this.
Well, this is exciting. I made it during my COVID staycation. I couldn't get out, so I made a lifelong project. I always wanted to do a Halloween record. It's more of an autumn record, but it's got a lot of spooky songs on it too. And then after I made it, I thought, well, now how do I get this out to people? And then I went out and did a little touring, but you'll see the graphic here in a second. The guy who illustrated the album is a children's illustrator up in New Jersey. He's brilliant. His name's Mike Moran. And he's done this for years. Look at that, isn't that great?
Beautiful.
He's amazing. And we've been buddies for years. He's also a songwriter, and he took some of my workshops when I would travel up that way. And we got together, and I said, we got to do something together someday. So when I got done with this record, I said, okay, I know what you can do. You can design this album cover for me. And we can go out, and then what he does, he shows up to concerts with his iPad, and we put a screen up behind me, a big television screen, and he draws the songs in real time as I sing them. And it worked. It was fun, and it was real family friendly. Some spooky songs in there, but not too bad. And the kids loved it, and the adults loved it. And I kept telling my good buddy Debbie Zavidson about this, and she was on board from the beginning, the get-go, and she said, we need to bring that to town. So that's how it all came about.
And it is going to be quite the event. And talk about talent. I mean, we're seeing these works of art, but Don, come on. You, my friend, ACM Song of the Year, Grammy Award for Country Song of the Year. You've written for Ray Charles, Blake Shelton, so many others. But I hear when you first started out, you actually wrote stories about other people.
Yeah, I mean, it was easier for me to write about other people because my life was spent with blinders on trying to be a Nashville songwriter. So there wasn't really much going on in my life. I was a very normal cat who wanted to be a songwriter. So I realized if I was going to say something, I had to dig into storytelling more. And plus, I grew up in the tradition of storytelling, whether it was Woody Guthrie, Bob Dylan, Tom T. Hall, all those, Dolly Parton. I grew up with that kind of stuff. So it was easy for me to go ahead and take that route through the years. The hard thing now is trying not to write story songs, which a lot of young people are better at that I find, and I'm learning how to do that now too as well.
Well, let me just tell you, I think this Halloween party is great. It's going to help songwriters in a big way. So Debbie, tell us a little bit more about Music Health Alliance and where that money's going to go.
Yeah, Music Health Alliance, actually it's their 10th anniversary this year of helping people. They helped me personally. They do. They help you find health care insurance, and they also, when you have a catastrophic event or just something that is a lot of money, they can help with the cost of that by either negotiating the price down or even helping pay for it when you can't even do that. They've actually had more than 20,000 clients in the 10 years, helped more than 70% of the music industry in Middle Tennessee. And more than 70, and I just thought this was interesting, more than 76% of the people that bring music to us don't have access to group health insurance.
Wow.
So that's why they came about, and they're amazing people. They can answer questions about anything. They're supportive if you need just that even. And they're a group of great people. Tatum is the founder, and she's amazing.
It's so important that we support our songwriters, our musicians. Music City, hello, they're our backbone. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Now, my friend Don, speaking of songwriting, I want to know about your process. I actually heard an interview. You said that you read a Jackie Robinson book at a young age.
Yeah. It was a book report I had to do when I was very young. And I didn't know how to do that. And the teacher, I was not interested at all, but I was interested in baseball. So she said, okay, well, here's a book on Jackie Robinson. Why don't you you like baseball, so you can do a book report on that. Well, she knew what she was doing. You know, I mean, the book was not really that much about baseball. It was more about civil rights and everything. And I read that book, and it changed my life as a kid. And many, many years later, I wrote the song Beautiful Fool about Martin Luther King. that I had been trying to put into words ever since I read that book on Jackie when I was just a kid. So yes, read the books, kids. Read your books.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was going to say, what advice do you have for songwriters out there?
Read other books, any kind of art museums. Look at titles of the different pieces. Go to movies. Keep your antenna open to conversations with and not with other songwriters, because other songwriters, they talk like songwriters, and if somebody says something witty, everyone looks around and goes, I got to write that. but for me, it's listening to just my normal family when I'm out and about with them. Especially, I'm very lucky because my wife's from Alabama, so people in the South tend to speak in that colloquialisms, and so I get a lot of ideas just listening to conversation. And I take a lot of those with me. So I'm always got the antenna up. I'm always looking for something that I could turn into a song.
Because you never know where you will find that piece of inspiration.
Absolutely. It's for me, it's just inspired by other people. It's just paying attention. If you just draw into yourself, after a while, you run out of gas. You need to be filled up with all those people around you.
Well, I have songwriters that live in our neighborhood, and I'm always so impressed with the talent. Why is the solo show so important for you?
Well, this will be fun. For years, I went out as a trio with Tom Kimmel and Sally Barris. We were called the Waymores, and I had done that. But before that, I had a solo career as artist on Epic Records. Bob Montgomery produced me, and Ray Kennedy, and I went out on the road and did that for a while as well. And then in the last few years, I've gotten with my old buddy John Vesner, who I wrote Where Have You Been with, that Kathy Mattea had the Grammy song on. And we put together a little duo called the Don Juans. So in the process of that, our old buddy Tom Paxton, folk legend, caught drift of what we were doing and said, hey, maybe we should all go out together. So we've been going out together a lot and doing a lot of Tom Paxton shows. All fun and dandy, I love doing it, but I do miss doing the solo thing. I didn't think I would, because I really came here to be a songwriter for other artists. That's why I moved to Nashville in '79 from California. But now, I realize after with Debbie's help getting this show together and making it a big deal, a fundraiser, and then doing my favorite holiday music is all Halloween stuff, because we're going to do a few covers as well, like Ghostbusters and stuff like that. Yeah. And then we'll do but I realized right then and there that it's like, oh, I missed this, going solo and doing this again. So we're going to have a band. Fats Kaplan is playing fiddle and steel. We got Tony Seaholster playing bass and Josh McEwen playing drums. And we have a lineup of guests from Bill Lloyd to Annie Mosher to Sally Barris, and I think Kathy Mattea is going to come, and John Vesner is going to come. Awesome. And we're going to have a big time and get everybody up there and have a party.
It's going to be a party.
Don't
See
miss
them
it.
solo while you can. Exactly. Thank you both for joining us. Check out Falloween Follies for Music Health Alliance. Visit donhenry.com.